voice glitch, and I am finally back. I haven't streamed for a while, unfortunately. I'm having a streak of, I guess, Murphy's Law again. Yeah, I'm just gonna blame it on Murphy's Law again. But yeah, I mean, at one point I never had this many interviews in my life, so that's pretty good. But when I come back, I just have to say I crash. Like the amount of energy that I have left lately is, I wake up and I start with 5%, so really sorry about this. I hope it doesn't stay too long, but yeah, finally I'm back at streaming. And there you are, Professor Ipim. Welcome back, or welcome to the stream. I saw your comment on one of my videos. I'm really glad that I could help you with the... Hold on, what's the frame number dropping all of a sudden? What the hell? But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that I could help you, and happy Wednesday to you too. And yeah, speaking of Murphy's Law, so that was happening 2 times in a row on Friday, which is unfortunate. Because that's when I'm having the Fan Game Friday stream, usually. And the past 2 Fridays, I was just completely done at the end of the day. Like, I was actively, you know, when you're so tired that you have to actively try to not fall asleep. That's what I had for a couple of days now, in the evening, unfortunately. But, well, today it was much better, and I am so glad to be doing this again. Although I'm kind of concerned, what the hell, why is it so slow though? Oh wait, I think I know why. Because one other thing that I wanted to talk about today, or at least talk about it, there's news. So I got the DS and 3DS capture card thing that got bought, and I sent in a DS Fat, a pink one, and a pink also. If you know me, you know. Okay, this is too slow. I think I'm gonna change the USB slots. Hang on. There we go. Okay, I'm not seeing any picture here. Why are you not updating the picture? Do I really need to close OBS now? Really? Are you serious? Alright, sorry about that. And... back at it again. So, I sent in the DS Fat and the 3DS, or new 3DS XL, and of course, Murphy's Law has to happen again. I swear I'm cursed. I wonder which, as my husband keeps saying, I wonder which Romani woman I wronged to have that weird curse where there's always something going wrong for some reason. And with the DS Fat, the guy, I sent it to someone in Germany who does it, and he contacted me and he told me that he refused to put the capture card into the DS Fat because on the inside the DS Fat was in really bad condition. It was pretty much, the plastic was coming loose, it was really brittle, and it was just a matter of time until it would brick. So just installing a capture card onto that one would be kind of pointless, and I do agree. And with the 3DS, new 3DS XL, I have it now. I got it sent back. I'm currently playing around with the settings and seeing how I can do it like the most ideal on OBS, and my husband is working on an overlay, much like the one you see now, the Game Gal color. That was him too. Subscribe to Cosmicam, by the way. And yeah, well, that one came back, but it turns out the micro SD card that was in it was corrupted, and at one point he thought, oh no, maybe the DS, not the DS, the 3DS slot, the SD slot was broken or corroded or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of ways for technology to just not work, right? But luckily it was just the SD card that didn't work, or I guess the micro SD card. To be fair, I bought that new 3DS XL off of someone. That was someone's daughter's console, and well, I mean, I got it for a really good price considering that I got it in the box and everything. But yeah, it was 79 euros, I think, which is, I mean, come on, that is great. The console isn't in the best condition per se. Leave me alone, Nintendo. I don't care about that now. I want a shiny hunt. Thank you. But yeah, that is the update now. Actually, I think I'm gonna write it on the channel, or at least in the Discord server again. But yeah, now I have to get another DS Fat. I don't want to send in the one that I had from childhood, and I don't think that one is in a good condition on the inside either. So yeah, that's the status on that pretty much. Oh, hey, Philip Farrell, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? You too, Exalt Revenger, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Really happy to see you. Yeah, sorry about so many streams being cancelled. I'm running on fumes right now. I mean, I am getting somewhere. At least I hope that one of these people will email me, and the email says, "Oh yeah, we're taking you for the job. You got it," or at least, I don't know, a letter. Usually in Luxembourg, you get a letter if you do get a job. The first job that I did get, I did get it via letter, the confirmation. So at least that is happening, but it's just like I'm like a deflated balloon at the moment. I'm doing good, right? Don't worry about me. I'm in good spirits. It's just I wake up and I'm at 50%. I give 100% for what I need to do, and then I take a nap of only 20 minutes. No, it's gonna be 6 hours, okay? Because I'm just so done. But no matter, I just gotta push through. And I'm really glad to be back streaming again. I actually thought that, oh no, I should actually take a little nap before I stream, but for some reason, even though I didn't really sleep that well and I had to get up early today, that's why there was no stream yesterday. But funnily enough, I'm not tired today. And February is almost over again. Well, granted, it is the shortest month, but it's just crazy how quickly time flies again. And yeah, I'm gonna see to get a new 3DS, not 3DS, DS Fat. And that's kind of annoying. I bought that DS Fat specifically to get the loopy capture card installed. And then it's just like, okay, no, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Which, shout out to him. He's a really good guy. He even called, I mean, I called him and he explained it in full detail on the phone. He's just waiting until I send him another DS Fat. And he even, with the new 3DS XL that I got now, modded and everything, he even got me some sweets in the package, which a lot of German people seem to do that. At least I do remember very often just ordering something from Germany and they just included, I don't know, Haribo, if you know what that is, like jelly gelatinous candy. The gummy bears, I think they were the inventor, so to speak, of the gummy bears. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's really neat. He's a great guy. And I think it's very good that he told me why he didn't want to install it onto the DS Fat. Because, yeah, obviously, if it's really like almost dusty sand inside, you know, the plastic is apparently completely deteriorated. And it's just a question of time until that one just bites the dust completely. It also has a couple of dead pixels, which I didn't mind that much. I mean, he could have fixed that, but he cannot fix brittle plastic. And I mean, he could 3D print some parts of that, but that would cost me so much. Like, no, I don't have that money. I really don't. But yeah, that's unfortunate. To be fair, what did I pay for that DS Fat? 45 euros, which isn't that much, but I would have never bought it if I knew how the insides of it were. Well, to be fair, I didn't open the console. I tend to not do that. My hands are very stupid. I swear if I'd be Pokemon, I'd have clots and I'd just break more parts than I would fix. And so I don't do it. But yeah, that is... it's Murphy's Law again. It happens over and over again. But, oh well, could be much worse. As for the new 3DS XL, I had to pay him a bit more because the battery needed to get replaced. Because apparently the battery was swollen. That I also didn't know. So of course the two freaking consoles that I send in, both of them have a problem. And that just goes to show, almost had a lisp there, but yeah, that goes to show that even though the console looks really good from the outside, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's gonna be good on the inside too, just kind of like with people, I guess. But yeah, well, to be fair, that was like 18 euros. That I can bench. 18 euros, no problem. Not that I'm really shopping for a lot anyway, because, well, tends to be really hard to survive in this economy, even with a well-paying job. I mean, I know people who are, how do I say it? Both of them get over like 200. No, not 200. What am I saying? Almost maybe 200k per year. That's their salary, and they're still struggling. And I just got a message from a friend of mine. Oh, my chat doesn't work? Yeah, I was wondering. I was actually wondering why the chat is so silent. I don't see anything new on my side now. Just the comments that were there. But yeah, that is weird. Like, why? No, not only the 3DS thing, not only the DS thing, the double voice glitch thing that I still don't know how to fix and I can't freaking find it. And then there's an answer on Stack Overflow that you find and a question, not an answer. And you're looking for the answer and it has been freaking deleted and it's been I hate it. It's just, stupid Murphy's Law, goddammit. This is annoying. Why does everything need to go wrong? Maybe not catastrophically wrong, but it is indeed weird that my chat is like not showing anything. If you're chatting, I'm really sorry, I can't see it right now. Which, oh my god. You know what, I'm just gonna laugh about it because that's what yeah. This is getting very ridiculous. Why is the chat not working? When I switch to live chat, top chat, no. Nothing nada niente. Not good. So that's what I'm looking forward to, the weird discussions that we have. Okay, we are at 195. I am currently refreshing my page, as in my streaming page, and the chat's still... like there's nothing changing. What the hell? Why me? What have I done, God? Why does it have to be me? Oh well. But yeah, I'm currently trying to figure out all the best options for the 3DS and DS streams. I'm waiting for my husband to make these nice overlays, and then it's time for some really, really nice shiny hunting, or RNG hunting, or just playing DS and 3DS games. I mean, a lot is planned. If my husband finally overcomes his shyness, he'll actually be part of the streams. He'll play something while I do something else. I think it's really fun when I do it with James, when we play something at the same time. My setup is actually well set up for that, so that would be no problem. And with the 3DS and DS, like, there's so many more games that we could be streaming. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of new things. And I need to definitely push up video production again. I know I keep saying it. I mean, right now the utmost priority is getting the job, which unfortunately is not really working out well. Ah, chat seems to be working again. Have you ever had a shiny Palkia? No, actually, I have never had one. This is gonna be my very first shiny Palkia. But here, I'm obviously not RNG manipulating, and the chat seems to be working again. Well, at least there's that. Soon we're gonna have 200. And now James is texting me too. Oh, the chat keeps disappearing. Oh, that's great though. Every time I stream, there's at least one friend. If something does go wrong, they do tell me. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Like, legit, thank you. But yeah, weird. Oh, you did the RNG for the Pearl version. Oh, nice. Also with good IVs, I'm currently, because I gotta get into it again. It's been like, what, 10 years or something, ever since the Gen 4 RNG, ever since I did it. I think it was over a decade, or like 5 years, or even more. It's been a very long time, and I've done it on an emulator as a test. Now I'm gonna be doing it for the very first time on console, or on retail, as people say. Okay, apparently people's messages just keep disappearing. What the hell? What is happening? I don't even know what, like, I didn't even do anything to the options. That really sucks. I want to talk to my people. Oh well. But why? Yeah, I know, James. Chat is not... I don't know what it is. I assume you are watching and you can't chat. I don't know what it is. It's really weird. I wonder if it's a censor thing? Which, then again, that's another thing I don't understand. Ahmed has told me that plenty, or it happens to Ahmed, one viewer of mine, a very loyal one, I might add. Happens to him regularly when he writes something, and then he says, oh, I wanted to write it, but it just disappeared. And that just confuses me, because I have always in the settings of the streams, I have it as moderation none. Moderation is always set to none. enough moderators. Used to be blue wrench holders. I used to have... Oh no, I have a lot of them. I don't need to have auto moderation. And this is actually really freaking annoying. But oh well. Sorry, I don't know what to do. I don't know why it doesn't load, or why the messages keep disappearing. This is very strange. Palkia tells me I should get a Kia, but I have a Kia, and well, Dad, if you're hearing this, thank you for the help, but yeah, as soon as I got my own good income going, well, good in this day and age. What is a good income, right? But once I get or at least sufficient money, I'm gonna get my dream car, which is almost as old as me. Not quite as old as me, but almost. And I know people keep telling me, especially from my family, why do you want such an old car from 1996? Do you not want a modern car? But I hate these freaking screens everywhere, and I want my buttons back in my cars. I just want them back. I'm going insane with all of these screens. I don't want to look where I'm, like, what my hands are doing. I just want to do this, like, change the volume, change the heat, change the airflow, the AC and everything. I want to do that with muscle memory. Well, I can still look where the hell I'm driving without having to look at my, you know, at the car buttons and stuff. It's just... Some people really do agree with me on this, and others are like, oh, I like the new things. Which, yeah, fair. Some new things in cars are nice. For example, I think my middle class, or I guess upper middle class parents have. It warns you if some car is approaching, or something is in your, I think it's also called dead angle in English. The angles that you have in a vehicle where you can't see, like, not even by looking at the, into the mirrors, where you can't see if there's someone there. And yeah, they have like a system in their car that warns you. And like also a camera on the mirrors, and then you get a live feed if someone is like really dangerously overtaking you. It shows you that and it warns you. That's pretty nice, but the rest, like I've had it. I don't know if you had that happen to you, but I've had that in my car right now, which was made in 2023, I think. Okay, chat disconnected and successfully connected again. Chat, are you okay? Go home, chat, you're drunk. What the hell is happening? But, yeah, anyway, I was driving somewhere and I needed to brake, and the car did a full, like a hardcore brake. And that didn't need to happen. Like, I wasn't coming with a high velocity, and I always try to keep my safety distance, right? Which is very important, guys. I hate it when people drive behind me and they're like so close that I can almost see who is in the car, right? Where it looks like they want to be part of, like, my hind seats, I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty scary, not gonna lie. That was just an extreme braking maneuver. The car did it automatically. I did not do it, and that just makes me, personally, that makes me very nervous. Because it suggests to my body that I'm not completely in control. Which I get why maybe car manufacturers would build that in. Because a lot of drivers tend to be idiots. Maybe a bit, yeah, definitely. But I do want to control my car, and I hate it that it would do that. Sometimes it has that automatic stop and go function, which at first I thought, oh, that's neat. I get to, you know, the car doesn't need to be having the exhaust on if I'm just standing there. Now, that's pointless, right? But what very often happens instead is I need to drive somewhere because the red light turned green, and then it just goes like, and then it drives. It's really weird. And it's automatic, right? I mean, I can drive transmission, but I don't. I vastly prefer automatic. Just, I'm a weird European when it comes to that. Okay, what the hell is up with Chad? I keep refreshing my page in the vain hope that it would do something. But doesn't seem to do anything. Oh man. And that's what I'm looking forward to, the sometimes crazy chat that we have. I don't know why everything is going wrong. I don't know. Oh man, that does suck. Why does chat doesn't work? Why does chat doesn't work? Yes, exactly, Brain. That is fantastic English grammar. Oh, right. Jason Harris, if you're listening or watching, I see you on Discord. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing good. Jano, you too. But, like, I don't know what it is. On my end, I don't see any new messages. And usually, when Philip Farrell and others, when they are here, you guys chat. Or at least you tend to at least say something. And I don't know what it is. It's kind of annoying. And I've refreshed the page multiple times. I've popped out the chat. I stopped I went into the settings of the stream, and nothing seems to be working. I don't get it. Yeah, moderation, none. Moderation, I just wanted to say monetization and moderation at the same time, even though... No, monetization is turned on, but moderation is turned off. And for some reason that... I don't know. Make it make sense. No, you are still listening. So I guess I'm using the Discord general chat as... Oh boy, everything going wrong. I don't know if you heard the initial thing that I said, where I got the 3DS DS capture card thing going. That is paid, and it, of course, things went wrong. There was something wrong with the new 3DS XL's battery. That one was, as the French say, a bit gonflé, so bloated, and that's very dangerous. So I had to buy a new one. He installed it. All fine and dandy. And as for the DS Fat, I need to send him a new one. He refused to work on the one that I sent in because insides were scrambled pretty much. Say happy for your string of interviews in an English called a blind spot. Oh, yeah, blind spot. Right. God, I'm thinking too French lately. To be fair, I needed to. Sometimes you in Luxembourg you need to speak a lot of French. Oh wow, and Fatboy's Gaming Nonsense, welcome back to the stream and thank you for renewing your membership. I really appreciate it. For some reason the chat doesn't work. I don't know what it is, but I don't see any new messages on chat, and other people who are clearly here, they're right now chatting or writing their comments into my Discord general chat, which, oh well. We always find a way, don't we? And again, thank you so much, Fat Boys. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. I'm a bit... well, I don't say burned out. I'm still stable, right? But, man, the mess my apartment is in. Oh, God. My mother-in-law will visit us soon. This weekend. I should definitely... Like, I never got to cleaning around. I just come home and then fall into bed. I'm just, like, done. It's going on? I'm just trying to say hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing great today and wouldn't allow me for some reason. Amit, welcome back to the stream. Unfortunately, that's the reality now. I have absolutely no idea why the chat doesn't work. And I just looked... Yeah, okay, husband's saying the same. Doesn't work on his end either. And James is also saying the same. But for some reason, Professor Apam's chats go through. And yes, I do have a Discord server. Totally agree with the interviews thing. At very least you get them. Yeah, at least that. That's true. That is true. But yeah, no idea why the freaking chat isn't working. It's always something going wrong, I swear. I mean, I'm joking when I say I'm cursed, but it definitely feels like I am cursed lately. Like, always something going wrong. Not catastrophically wrong, but, you know, slightly kind of annoying. Annoyingly wrong. But yeah, I hope my chat also works, but this is the Discord link. Okay, so that went through. What is it? Like, especially my members? Or like, my regulars, as I like to call them sometimes. Their chat is not visible. What the hell? Like, what kind of business strategy is this, YouTube? Come on. You don't get to chat with your audience tonight, I guess. Well, joke's on you, YouTube. Joke's on you, because we still have the Discord. Oh wow, and I got a $5 donation from Fatboys. Thank you so much for that. I thank guys for every single euro. It doesn't matter, or dollar, or yen, or whatever. No matter the currency. I think that's really nice. Thank you so much. Should I do a for the I know you don't take shiny Pokemon. You don't you don't play Pokemon, but should I give them to others? Oh right, that's another thing that went wrong because of my credit card thing. It's still not unblocked. Like there's only one credit card, or not really. It's a debit card. I only have one freaking debit card that I can use, and it's the one that I still got from back when I studied in Germany, like a German one. And that's the only one that works. Like the Luxembourgish cards, they have been blocked since I was a bit in the negative. I mean, not by much, but they said, hey, you got the student debt and no money coming in. What the hell are you doing? Like, what do you mean, what the hell am I doing? I'm looking for a job and I don't get any. That's what's happening. And the debt still needs to be paid. I mean, it's not much, right? It's not like an American like university debt, but still debt is debt. And so they are blocked. I can use them, but not make like purchases on the internet, for example. And they still are not unblocked, and it's one that thing led to another thing where now my Pokemon Home subscription, like that, didn't go through, and now I can't use Pokemon Home. I swear everything is always happening at once, man. It's oh god. And you started a new career? That's what I heard when I was in your stream. Was it last week? When you were playing, I think you were playing Lara Croft, a Tomb Raider game. But hours of weekend to treat like a human. Oh yes, that's very good, Fat Boys. I'm very happy for you. YouTube been messing up for weeks. Keep being amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And again, I'm gonna plug for Fat Boys Gaming Nonsense. If you want to see maybe one of the largest game libraries ever being streamed, like he streams everything from very obscure Japanese games to very well-known games. He has it all. If you want to see that, go to Fat Boys channel. Been doing great till I saw your face when I remembered why I hate myself. What? Nani? Okay. I mean, I know you didn't that for me, but still. Are you okay, Ahmed? Oh, you won the tournament, nice! Won and did some trading and also been searching for cheap Magic the Gathering starter decks. You recommended and watched some guide videos, beginner's guides to the game. Oh, nice. I'm glad that, I think it was you, Jono, who helped him. Again, me and card games, I unfortunately am not, I can't help you with that, right? But yeah, oh, hey there, Sodium, welcome back to the stream. Chat doesn't work, I know. I don't know why, it just doesn't really work. Although, Fatboy's things of him renewing his membership and the donation got through and Professor Apem's chats go through. And that's it, which is really freaking weird. And you got Kirby Mass Attack. Ah, that explains your new, that definitely explains your new PFP. Maybe unpopular opinion, I want you to play the game and make it, like, form or shape an opinion for yourself, but I wasn't really that much of a fan of Kirby Mass Attack. I don't know. It was okay, and that's it. At least, to me. It's a fun gimmick, I guess. With, like, there being 10 mini Kirbys. But I don't know, it gets, at least to me, it got old really quickly. Just like the Canvas Curse Kirby games. I didn't even, I never bought Canvas Curse. I lent it from someone, like a friend, a childhood friend, and I didn't even complete it because it was so boring to me. I just got bored from it. Again, not saying it's a bad game, like game design wise. It's not. It's actually a well thought through. I guess yeah. I guess I'm calling it gimmick, even though the DS is technically like a gimmick console. Not saying gimmick is bad. That's where Nintendo was actually shining a lot of the time. But yeah, not for me. Got bored really quickly. Did some trading those days, new cards, and I got the almighty Cosmic Blazer Dragon. These names. That thing is disgusting strong. Not that, I don't mean that in a bad way, right? But it does, like, these names sound like a 14-year-old going, yeah, I'm gonna call my dragon this. Again, not saying it's bad, I think it's funny. Never realized how many adjectives are used in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, the French cards are also very prosy, or the titles are super long. And sorry about, I would actually, like, give you the cards, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, or I would also, send pictures of them, the ones that I have from childhood, but for now my brother wants to keep them, and yeah, so I'm not gonna sell them. But I will, however, sell my, the Pokemon cards that I have. Which, I'm not gonna be asking crazy scalper prices. But considering some of them are, like, from a time where I was a kid, and I am old Unk, or I guess on. So, maybe they're worth something. Or maybe not, I don't know. I actually hope my cards get into the hands of someone who wants, you know, who really likes the cards. And not some stupid scalper. Man, the things that I'm seeing of scalpers is crazy. People actually fighting, like, fully grown adults fist fighting over freaking cards. And then the children just standing there and cry. It's so ridiculous. At first I thought some videos, oh, is that AI or something? But no. People act like this in real life. I know, James, chat's broken. I don't know why. My Discord general is now the chat. No idea what happened. Always something going wrong. Very unique game, honestly kinda underrated. Yeah, it is definitely a unique game. Especially if you're not really that much into Kirby otherwise. But yeah, it's just not for me. okay to keep them. Your brother, if anything, I'd love to see your brother play with them. I mean, my brother has another like childhood friend of mine, James. You saw him at the wedding, the really huge tall guy. And with tall, I mean like he's 2'5". He's a giant man. But anyway, he's still playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think he's actually going to a tournament soon. I mean, not my brother, right? That friend. I think that's why he wants to keep the cards. Because I saw a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament is gonna happen very soon in Luxembourg, even. Funny how I get these ads now that after I say I have no idea. Like, oh, I don't know where these events happen. I don't really hear of them, and then I get tons of these, which weird. Alright, still no shiny, but I don't expect it to shine this early. If I do get it, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna use the Master Ball, and then I'm gonna switch over to Pokemon Shield, where we'll continue with the Magby. Won't let me renew membership either. It let me last month. That is really weird. And Fat Boys, my membership has not gone through on your channel because of the credit card issue that I'm facing right now. I'm really sorry. Once that's, oh god, I gotta call again tomorrow. It's getting annoying. It's just like so many things, so many bills that are paid through the internet, and I can't do that right now. Well, I can with my German card, and only via bank transfer, which takes a while. What is your opinion on Fire Red and Leaf Green ports for Nintendo Switch? I mean, I think it's fantastic, but, and here's the big but, because apparently men like big butts and they can't like, no, what I mean is, I find it a bit that they're selling it again for 20 euros. When it should have just been included with all the other GBA games. Like, if you pay for Nintendo Online, like that should just be part of the gallery of games that you have. But hey, if it really does get home compatibility, then yeah, that is pretty nice. Although, it's kind of... I mean, I'm still happy that I got the cartridges themselves, because that way I can link them to my Colosseum and my XD. Which I am unable to do with the Switch version. Not that I can even like buy them now because of the stupid credit card issue. But yeah, it is a good thing. I'm wondering why they're not releasing all the other games. Like, where's Pokemon Red? Where's Pokemon Blue? Pokemon Yellow? Pokemon Crystal, Silver, Gold, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire? Where are those? Why Kanto again? I mean, yeah? I know Game Freak loves Kanto so much, it's like the golden child, you know? Have you ever met parents where it's very clear that one of their children is their favorite? Which I find disgusting, but anyway, kind of feels like that with Kanto and Game Freak. It's like, oh, this is my first one, Generation 1! And then it's 2, 3, 4, but Generation 1! Haha! At least that's how it feels like. Oh, you can't wait for Fire Red and Leaf Green. Did you pre-order it? Waiting years to finally replay my childhood game. Yeah, and you can also like go back again and do save states on a console now, I guess, without having to resort to an emulator. But oh well. Nintendo selling nostalgia didn't surprise me. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either. I think it's good for kids that didn't have the opportunity to play those games. That's true. But selling those instead of being available for the VC is diabolical. Yeah, so we have the same opinion then. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I should be pre-ordering them. And then I was like, oh wait, yeah, the credit card thing, it doesn't work. Okay, I guess not. That's why I'm still being the Switch Online thing right now is still being supported by, I'm in a group of a friend, Shinigami Riko. Thank you again. It's been over a month now, this is getting annoying. Oh, you've posted a Kirby tier list. Oh, you like Mouse Attack that much, or I guess Squeak Squad. Oh wow, Kirby Mouse Attack is A tier? Okay. Kirby's Dream Land 2 always has a special place in my heart, but to be fair, can you blame me? It's the very first video game that I ever played. Like, literally the very first game that I ever played in my entire life. At the ripe age of 2 years old, which, thinking back, that was very young for a toddler to just have a Game Boy in her hands, but for some reason I understood what I was supposed to do. And that was the game. Which is funny, because Kirby's Dream Land 2 is definitely a freaking... Considering it's a Kirby game, which are usually really easy, Kirby's Dream Land 2 is surprisingly challenging. That's why, as a child, I never could do the... Like, all the 7 Rainbow Islands get the pieces to have the Rainbow Sword. I only did that as an adult. And it is... Well, yeah, considering it's a Kirby game, it's pretty tough. Kirby Superstar, of course, is fantastic. You should also play the S version. Superstar Ultra. It's a really good remake. It's kind of like Hard Gold, in comparison Hard Gold or Gold to Hard Gold. It's like a... The original is really good, but you can also play the remake. It adds a lot of nice things. But seeing your, Oh, you should definitely play more Kirby's Amazing Mirror. I think that's one of my favorite Kirby games. Like the Castle... Not Castlevania, but Metroidvania, like aspect of the game. I think it's really fitting for a Kirby game. It works out really well. You need Emerald now? Oh, absolutely. Although I wonder, will the cartridges go down in price? Probably not, because it's like the actual scarcity of the not that many cartridges existing and Nintendo not making new ones that drive the price as well. I've had enough of Kanto. And I already have Leaf Green. Please, no more Kanto. Well, I don't think there's ever gonna be no more Kanto. They're gonna be shoving Kanto up our, okay, not gonna say butts, but our throats, 20 years from now. It's gonna be a Kanto 2. Maybe. Been ages since I used the GameCube Online thing. Apparently Mario Sunshine is on there now. The GameCube Online thing? You mean the adapter? But that doesn't work for Mario Sunshine. Oh, you mean the GameCube? Oh, my stupid. I'm dumb again, never mind. You meant the GameCube Switch Online thing. Switch 2 Online, which I don't have. Oh well. Bills need to be paid first. Need to get a job, and then I can think of a Switch 2. But right now, that's not really a high priority. Dreamland 2 gets really hard once you hit World 4. Yes, exactly. I also agree. Starting with World 4, there's a big spike in difficulty, like a rather sudden spike, I would even say. Wonder if you can still RNG manipulate the same way as a cartridge. Oh yeah, that's the very first thing I thought about when I heard the news. And Papa Hefe and I'm a Blissey, the RNG gods, they are already looking into that. So you should subscribe to those people too. Really great. They are the masters of RNG. I am only like a learner from them, a student. They are the true masters, and pretty sure they're gonna find a way. First gen, best gen, mic drop. Ew, Jano, I didn't know you were a Gen 1er. Well, okay, jokes aside, you can have Kanto as your favorite gen. I won't understand you, but you can. Gets even world at world. Yeah, world 6, man. Especially that wind level where there's a lot of Gordos, and that's where the rainbow drop is. I was screaming, not screaming, but swearing like a sailor on that one. It was like, oh, come on, freaking annoying. And that stupid propeller enemy, I always hated it. As a child, I was scared of it because, oh, scary face, and I was like 2 years old, so... But now it's just like more of a hatred. It's like, oh, you're taking away my animal friend. Miss Bliss's stream's been a while. Yeah, that's true. But hey, he's also a busy man. But I always enjoy his streams. Did a very bold move in the last Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Damn it, I'm not surprised. Went there with a deck that had literally Magic Cylinder and Mirror Force. Because I studied the meta, and people don't seem to run Negate as much as so I remember dueling a girl. Playing Voiceless Voice with the Mitsurugi. So when she attacked, thinking she could win, I said, "Are you sure?" She said yes. I said, okay, then Magic Cylinder, and she lost, and she started crying while I cried laughing. Oh, Ahmed. Ahmed. I mean, I get it, but... Oh, come on. She was already crying. Don't, like, put oil into the fire. Oh, hey there, Venmings. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'm surprised that your comment went through, because for some reason chat is cooked today. No idea what's wrong. I'm using my general Discord chat right now to communicate with my viewers, which shouldn't be that way, but I know something's wrong with chat today. And still no shiny. We are now at 223. Have the money for the Switch too, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, that's fair. Better wait for special edition or good games that are only for Switch 2. I mean, I have been dying for a sequel to Kirby's Air Ride. For over 20, like literally, I was there when it came out, okay? I'm from the 90s. I'm a relic from the last millennium, okay? I was there when it came out in 2005, and I've been waiting like literally for 20 years, 2 decades to get a sequel, and then it does come out. All of my friends tell me, oh, it's really good. Are you playing it? I'm like, no, I can't really afford a Switch 2 right now. I mean, we're already making the oh so horrible first world problem decision of, I'm not gonna buy one for me and my husband is gonna buy one for him. We're gonna share one because it's expensive. But yeah, unfortunately, gotta wait for the Kirby Air Riders. It's what it is. Yeah, Gen 5 is your favorite top 2 Johto then Kanto. Hated it, it kills my Rix and Ku. Yeah, especially you need Ku in that World 6 level, or else it doesn't, like, you cannot get the Rainbow Drop. If I remember it correctly. It's been a while since I tried to get all the Rainbow Droplets, but man, it's annoying. Played Blue and Yellow, and after that Silver. Stopped playing Pokemon after that. Well, okay, that's fair. We're at Generation 9 now. Generation 10 is probably around the corner, so... Like my Pokemon to be animals and not appliances or literal piles of sand or snow. Well, to be fair, what is Magneton? I mean, Magneton is like a magnet with an eye. I actually do like some item Pokemon, especially Chandelure. That's my favorite one. Like that one is just amazing. You have no money, like 10 euros at most. So you're not gonna buy well, I forgot if you have the Switch 2 or not, but yeah, it is expensive. You need a little bit more than 10 euros for that. And yeah, for the DS and 3DS capture cards, I had the money together, and then of course Murphy's Law. I swear I'm freaking cursed. I don't know what it is, but of course it had to go wrong. And a bill came suddenly, and I needed to pay the heating bill of like 2024, and apparently I needed to pay more. And of course that was... I needed to use the money for that, because if I didn't do that, then I would have to get into my savings, and I do not want to use my savings. My savings are for a very rainy day, and I cannot have a capture card for a console. Is not like a rainy day situation. If you two broke up, who would keep the Switch too? Oh, James. I don't think we would break up, but I guess then you'd have to sell it. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna break up with my husband. I mean, it could be, who knows in the future, but no, I don't want to think about that. The state it's going now, I thought that we were at maximum trust and understanding, but turns out you can have even more. Let's just say the relationship is actually going from excellent to even better. I didn't think that was possible, but when you really marry the right one, I guess that can happen. Oh, now I'm seeing your messages. Yeah, Van Minks, the chat doesn't work, I'm sorry. Driving home now. Alright, have a safe drive home, Jason. Guess I'm young, I'm only 16 and a half. Oh yeah, you're... I mean, please don't take this the wrong way, but to me, like, you're not a baby, but you're... I guess I would say a kiddo. Not that I'm not saying that you can make your own decisions and you're not a small child anymore, but you're still a minor. So that's how I think of these people. They need to be protected. We need to be good role models. With we, I mean us adults, even though a lot of us are failing at that. And I'm sorry for making you feel old, Jano, but yeah. I was there back then in 2005, I remember. I lost the Switch in the divorce. I laughed so hard. Oh, Ahmed said, haha, you're trash, you lost to a card older than me. Okay, yeah, the card is older than you. You're playing meta. She was crying because she was going on a good record, not losing a single match until she played against my adorable black burbs. Also screamed, this person lost to Magic Cylinder. So I guess people are still losing to Magic Cylinder, but Ahmed, come on. Yeah, I saw that you found a shiny Pidgey while EV training. That's really nice. And you got pulled over today. Hope you didn't do anything really bad. Want me to go from karate to jujitsu today? I said he recognized me straight away. Wait, is that police officer someone you know? But yeah, for some reason chat is not working. No idea why. We just use a general channel on Discord. But yeah, that's the gripe that I have currently with not having the Switch 2. It's more the not being able to play the Kirby Air Ride game that I waited for so freaking long. Like 20 years is a long time to be waiting for a sequel. What I wonder though, are they gonna bring Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle onto the Switch 2 GameCube? Because if they do, oh my god. Then it's gonna be even harder to not get a Switch 2. But just like Professor Apem here, I'm actually also not only am I waiting because right now that's not really a #1 priority, but also because I am waiting for them to maybe release a model with different colors, like some limited edition. Because I actually regret having bought the Switch, the first Switch that I'm using right now, like immediately at launch. Because I had the Switch for a very long time and there were no games on it, which that's kind of expensive. But then again, back then I had money. I had a job. To be fair, YouTube is technically a job. Even though a lot of people don't think it is, but I do actually have a contract with Google. If you are a YouTube partner, you have a contract with them and you get paid. I mean, that to me constitutes as a job. Surely it doesn't really pay that much, but I'm super happy about every single cent, honestly. And I mean, I've been doing it longer non-monetized than I have been doing it monetized. Today I bought my DS to school with Mass Attack, and kids probably younger than that game were like, wow, it's like Brawl Stars, and I was really confused. Oh boy. Oh my god, that reminds me of, not family, but like friends of my parents. Their grandchild was like, oh yeah, he was showing me his back then Pokemon, I think it was X version, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna beat you in Pokemon. And I was like, I didn't say it, but I was like thinking, kid, I've been the champion before you were born. I don't think so. And of course, I mean, I'm not blaming him, right? He was a kid back then. And I had the very clear advantage of having been playing the franchise since the conception. Or the earliest, 1998 in Europe. And I also hope I don't get copyrighted this time with the music. I have another live stream for the music in the background. It's the Nintendo radio. And last time they were playing, well, that wasn't the Nintendo radio, obviously. That was the video game music radio. But that one was actually playing Undertale music, and for a second was like, oh no, I know that's gonna get copyrighted, but for some reason it didn't. Deltarune music gets flagged usually, so maybe that has stopped. I do hope so. That's pretty annoying. Ah. Some good apple tea. Yeah, I'm also hoping that you're enjoying the music selection that I did not select. Right, Palkia. Right, 233. Unfortunately, the reset time, or let's say the time that it takes you to check the shiny, is like 49 seconds. I realize that it is it takes much less time when you do that on a Switch 2. But I don't have one, so I'm gonna be doing with the Switch one, and well, that's the only thing I'm really not liking about this hunt. It does take a long while for the game to start. But well, I'm staying patient. I'm not stopping until I get this Palkia. And I don't even remember whom I did the promise to, but a promise is a promise, goddammit. She got angry at me. She said, oh, your attitude is awful. Well, kind of. Honestly, Amin, I kind of agree. I mean, she already lost and then started crying. Do you really need to be, like, just beating a dead horse, I guess? I told her you were crying over a children's trading cards game. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes emotion, especially when there's stuff at stake, like at a tournament. A big shock like that can actually go through your emotions quite a bit. She's probably a minor too, so her brain isn't done developing, and Can be really hard regulating your emotions then. Can't blame you, you're a pathetic loser who thinks winning in children's trading cards is social status. Ahmed! I don't think she... Is that really what she thought? Or are you inferring that thought? Like, don't... Well, I don't think you're projecting, but... My kindness, take my advice and get a life, because you're a shallow person with no talent or purpose. Oh, she's 27, okay. Well, that does reframe things a little bit. But still, still. When was it again when you meet with Shiva on Saturday? Oh, not this Saturday. My mother-in-law will be at my place. I asked her if another day would work, like next week. Won't be there since I gotta go to work, sadly, but maybe another time then. No, not this Saturday. I asked her if it would work like next week because initially we wanted to do it on Tuesday, but I was just so freaking tired afterwards. I wrote that to her as well. I wrote, hey, sorry Shriva, but I know we want to do something together again, but man, I'm just coming back home and then falling into bed pretty much. Don't know about you guys, but I'm sure you have a few days when you did something and the whole day went by in an instant. Always, man, always. When you're having the most fun, that's where time goes so quickly. Like right now, I take a look at the clock and it's like, wow, 22:41. I've been streaming for an hour now, well, over an hour. And that's happening again. It's just like, wow. It doesn't feel like an hour. Remember that delusional guy I talked about in January who's also 27? Yes. Yes, I do. Haven't heard of him since actually. Oh, isn't that a good thing? Oh, and Ahmed, I haven't heard back from that person who I sent these findings that you got from the PDF file. I hate saying that word, right? Don't think that I'm saying that word because I like saying it. The reason is because of censors. Your videos or your shorts or your content could like get a pretty much the opposite of a algorithm push. But it can damper your views and you can get demonetized, which that's pretty much the reason why unalive exists, even though it's not really an actual word. Because you can't say the actual word. It's really stupid, and I hate these new words, right? I always groan or like roll my eyes when I hear unalive, but at the same time I understand why they say it. My unalive great PDF. True. Okay, I've never heard that song. Apparently it's from Sonic Gems collection. Don't think I've ever heard that one. That's not bad though. Didn't mean what I said to her, simply said it to see her break in tears because I enjoy seeing people who win a lot lose to see that reality is a B and that B is me. Ahmed, come on, a little bit of compassion there. It's already a woman in like almost her 30s crying because she lost. I mean, isn't that humiliation enough? I would say so. Yeah, he enjoys seeing people who win a lot lose. Well, to be fair, there's a group of people out there I wish they would lose right now. You'll like Ace Attorney 1 to 4? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely, Ahmed, you should play these games. Via emulator maybe, but no, definitely legal. Emulator, bad. Very bad. Excuse me, sometimes I get that weird cough when I'm talking about emulators. It's a very strange addiction. Not addiction, what am I saying? I'm not addicted to coughing when I think about emulators. Ailment. Man, my brain is so French oriented right now. Because I was thinking of a word starting with A for illness and ailment. But you don't say that. Well, no, you actually can say it in English. Yeah, he wants to see the world burn. I think so too. Love to play Ace Attorney. I'm just too dumb to understand how things happening. Oh, like more of a language barrier? Because they're using, maybe they're using, I don't know, words, legal jargon that you don't really understand. But yeah, you can just try and you'll get at it, I'm really certain. And Val was like that when he started too. Okay, nope. That is not a shiny. Funny enough, on the home screen, the icon for the game, the Palkia, that looks kind of shiny. I mean, it's a pink shiny, right? And that's what we do on Wednesdays, but honestly, it's not really a good shiny. So if I didn't make that promise, I would not be hunting it. But the funny thing is, I forgot who I made the promise to. Doesn't matter though, I want to show that I'm a woman of my words. And that is not a shiny. Present evidence, check everything. The animation with the smooth brain. Yeah, I mean, and if you get stuck, I mean, there's some really comprehensive guides online. I don't remember where I got stuck, but it's not that hard. Once you've played a little bit, you'll get the hang of it, I would say. Wow, such glorious music playing. Isn't the trilogy on the Switch, on Switch 2 now? In HD? Like with all the old sprites being redrawn? Because that would definitely, I think that would be a nice way to play the games. I don't know what the weather, I know this is random now, but streaming ADHD, the weather is just crazy now. Today it was 15 degrees Celsius and sunny. Just as yesterday. Well, no, it wasn't sunny. At least not where I was, but it was a mistake putting a sweater on. I mean, that was just... And my crow buddies are already in the process of collecting branches to make their nests, which usually they would start in March and not in February, but climate change, I guess, kind of offsets that. And yes, of course, the crow buddies have been fed. And I really like the friendly behavior, so to speak. Or the, yeah, friendly, benevolent, amicable behavior is escalating, so to speak. So now we're at levels where when my husband was in a restaurant and the door was open and the freaking crow, and I'm not kidding, or as kids would say, no cap. Why did I say that? But yeah, it walked into the freaking restaurant. That's a new one. Because it spotted him there, and the crow just went into the restaurant. I mean, not deeply, but like, that is big. Crows, just as pretty much all birds, are very shy. And yeah. and also just in general, they're flying so close to my head. I hope they don't really get clumsy and crash into my head. I wouldn't want to like have that happen, but they're very like they're hopping around so happily. It just melts my heart every time. So worth it. I should have done the crow thing years ago, like a decade ago. Should have done it immediately when I got the idea. Because think about it, it's an animal with the intelligence level of a chimpanzee, and you can find it in your backyard. It's living where you are. Chimpanzees, if I want to see chimpanzees, I need to go to some faraway zoo to see that kind of intelligence, right? And dolphins, well, yeah, there's no dolphins in Luxembourg, right, obviously. But crows are comparable in intelligence and cognition, and you can find them in your backyard. They're pretty much everywhere. And it's just so wonderful that how they instantly recognize the car. They always come looking, and they always check on either my husband or me every single day. They fly really close to the windows to check if we are there. I'm not kidding. It's just it's magical. I love it. You got stuck in the mask case from the third game, had to pull the guide. What case is that again? Then again, my memory of the third game is very foggy. Just so y'all know, that trash talking is nothing in comparison to the other things I said to people who were supposed to be very good in locals. But why? I mean, I get it, you're kind of edgy and all that, but really, the trash talk? Do you not want to become a rapper or something? Maybe like diss tracks would be something that would be up your alley, I don't know. Sat outside in a t-shirt, felt... Yeah, it was just... I was sweating, I had the sweater on, or like a pullover, you know, something rather thick, for my thick thigh. No, I mean the fabric. Something for winter, right? And I just threw that into my car when I drove back home because no way. I was sweating again. And you got a new PFP. That enemy, oh my god, from Kirby Mass Attack. Example, one local I played against this guy who was known for being a pro, who finished in a major tournament on country level. Oh. When we dueled, he said, "Okay, kid, let me get this over with. I will be kind and let you go first." And I said, "Thank you, I'm new to this game, please hold back on me." And I said that to act weak and innocent. Ahmed, come on. That's... I mean, it's masterclass trolling, to be fair, but... And then you obliterated him. Just going, "Ooh, I'm a little baby, I don't barely know anything." And in the back of his mind he was like, "Yes, I'm gonna destroy him." The one where that guy steals the urn? Oh, that one. Yeah, you don't forget about people stealing urns. That's like, probably one of the biggest disrespects you could do. Well, I mean, the biggest, maybe not. There's much room for that, unfortunately. Oh, that's from Sticker Star, Paper Mario Sticker Star, which I have never played. I'm gonna ask my husband if he still has the game. He said that it wasn't really that good. He played it, I think he played it once and that's it. But could be that he not lost it, but he sold it. Oh boy, that's gonna take me a very long time. I think in between I'm gonna be, on some Wednesdays I'm gonna ask, should I continue with the Palkia? Should I do the the sword and shield. So yeah, I don't have a shiny charm on this game. So full odds, which are 1 in 4,096. So roughly 1 in 4,000. And I'm now at 240. Unfortunately, it takes... I timed it roughly. Takes 49-ish seconds for reset, roughly. Until I get to the point where I can actually check if the Palkia is shiny. And I actually calculated that. So 49 seconds times 4,900 and... 4,000, not 900, 4,092. That's 200,000 or 200k roughly seconds. And that's quite a lot. I mean, to be fair, I'm over 1 billion seconds old, and yes, I'm not kidding. Hey there, if I reach 1 million, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Just a heads up, for some reason the chat is not working correctly. Like, a lot of people got their first message in, and when they continue, it just doesn't seem to work. So everyone's chatting with me on the general channel on my Discord. But yeah, I'm happy to see you again, and you too, Dane Phillips. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Sorry about the Pokemon Home not working. Credit card is still blocked. I think they don't really trust me, but then again, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's okay, I'm trying to get a job. Like, it's not my fault that the debt, like, that I don't have income for my student debt, which I now am very much regretting going into IT, because with the AI situation, it's not making it much easier. In fact, I think that's another Murphy's Law moment in my life again. Alright, so if I am unlucky and I have to do 4,092 resets, it's gonna take me approximately 55 hours. 55 hours of doing this. Which, let's see how long that will take me. I hope it's not that long, but you never know. It's a luck thing. You've never played Sticker Start? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, that's cute. You got the... you pasted the transparent, or with transparency, the sprite or the artwork of that specific enemy. Won the first match and said, "Oh, I didn't know you were that kind to let me win the first match. I appreciate your kindness, but I'm afraid kindness can only get you far in life. In my case, showing kindness to me only get you a ticket straight to the bottom of hell, where worthless waste of skins like you belong. But don't worry, I'll make sure that it all ends very fast, and I'll tell everyone you were kind to me, let me win." I mean, kindness... I forgot who said the quote, but I love that quote because I completely agree with it. Competition is the law of the jungle. Cooperation is the law of civilization. Again, I forgot who said it, but man, I agree. I mean, yeah, it is in our nature, I would say, to be competitive to some degree. But if everyone would be kind and friendly in this world, like, we wouldn't need to invest billions of dollars or euros or whatever into war, because there would be no war. We wouldn't have to deal with scammers or computer viruses, these security things. That's like so much money we wouldn't have to spend if every single one of us was a good person and friendly. So yeah. Okay, I just found it's Peter Kropotkin, a man with a very glorious beard, as these philosophers always seem to have very glorious beards. What the fresh hell is this? What do you mean, James? Little spiked plant that often takes in snacks is called a stactus. Quick way to defeat it. Take out the top head. It will bring down all the others. It's an enemy from Kirby Mass Attack. Would have thought that cutting and gluing some MDF, sanding it, and literally put some sand on that stuff would take so much time. Oh yeah. Just sanding it isn't enough. You need to check if it's consistent and even and everything. Forest piece for the board are coming slowly together. Oh, nice. I mean, you in the stream now can't see it, but nice. Beast Shine is printed and finally put together as well. Can't wait to add that to the army. That's really, really nice. Damn, that looks really good. And using a resin printer, I heard those are a bit more complicated to use than the other one. And that's also not a shiny. Looks like Bionicle. So I'll build some terrain if I ever get to play. 28mm model for scale, by the way. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a decent... I wonder how much the material costs to print something like that. Do these even exist in day and age? Oh, I think they're still Bionicles, right? My brother had to, used to have them. And, like, I watched a movie with him, like the Bionicle movie. And if I remember correctly, the blue Bionicle was the girl, which is unusual because usually in media blue is boy and pink or red is girl. Think of the lattes, for example. Don't think they have made them in about 10 years now. Bionicles legit saved Lego Company from going under at one point. I've read that fact before. And I think you said it on a stream once in the past. I can literally tell you how much it cost me to get this mod. If you don't mind, I just wanna, because I'm gonna be selling stuff at conventions starting this year, in 2 months actually. And I'm planning on selling more in the future. Like, I mean, I'm at this point I'm doing the pasta thing. I'm throwing every spaghetti that I have to make money onto the wall and see what sticks. Of course, the first priority is the standard way, the job hunt, but for now that's been unfruitful. Does it cost more than Concord? I wonder if you mean the game that failed or the plane model that also failed. Even though it didn't fail because it was bad. From what I understand, what plane artists have been telling me. It's a Snoop Drew plane, if you're wondering. It has a snoot that droops, by the way. I don't know if you knew, but now you know. Yeah, the game that crashed and burned so hard. How much did it take them to make the game and then just no one was playing it? I mean, that is pretty... oof, that's a big failure in gaming. Alright, we are at 246. Things are going really slowly. But slow and steady will get us to the end. And that's why I'm using the Master Ball, because I don't want to fail this. Absolutely not. Concord was a spectacular failure. Oh, tell me about it. I mean, that is just... Didn't they invest millions and millions for then just to... No one was playing it. No one. Force my YouTube name back to Great Dane, so now when I'm in chat I'll be back to normal. Okay. Well, this isn't chat what we're using right now, but I guess it is for the time being, because chat on YouTube doesn't work. What the hell, YouTube? $100 million. Jeez, that's a lot of money. Everyone thought it cost, but it ended up costing $400 million to make. Oh, that's 4 times more. That's even worse. That's almost $500 million. Oh my god. Imagine if they'd used that money for good things. Thank you for the bionicle gift there, James. Only to sell about 20k copies? That's nothing. That is barely anything in today's day and age. Not only is that absurdly low, or it is, but they refunded it all. Holy crap. That is up there with the game failures. I don't know why companies think it's a good idea to invest $500 million into a new IP. To be fair, playing devil's advocate now, and I don't want to be contrarian here, right? But I would like if companies would try making new IPs, because I am just so fed up with all the remakes and the rehashes and the modern versions of movies, of games, of everything. Like, they're milking stuff that's older than my great-grandma at this point. And sometimes we need some fresh, new, creative stuff, and I mean, at that point, I would be happy if companies would try more new stuff. But then again, I do understand your perspective, that it's not really that intelligent to invest that much money into a new IP. I mean, it's very risky, of course, and they took the risk and they failed. The model support weighs 252 grams and uses 229 milliliters of resin. Costs €5.98. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very precise. Bought the STL file for, let me see, that €10. There's another Alta that I could print though, and I will in the future. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so if you'd sell it at a convention, if I'd be doing these things, which I don't think I'm gonna buy 3D models and like print them and sell them. I mean, my husband literally has a bachelor's degree in animation, and he had to do 3D animation and modeling and all that. And he's good at it, even though he thinks he's not good at it, but that's just the artist's curse, you know. You got an artist friend or family member, and I guess in my case spouse, and they just draw something and it's like fantastic, and they're like, it doesn't look good, and it's better than anything you could draw. Yeah, that's the artist's curse. Not saying new IPs is a bad idea or anything. Yeah, no worries. That's not how I understood your comment. Didn't mean to make it out like that. What I'm trying to say is that maybe throwing so much money at a new IP that may or may not work is not. Oh, absolutely. You're right. You're correct. It isn't. It's a huge risk. An enormous risk, maybe, because almost $500 million, billion, sorry, yeah, $1 million, not billion. Bleh. That's a lot of money to waste in case it does go south, which it did, evidently. Back in the day, what companies did is that they would give a lower budget to the first game in the series, and if it sold well, the sequel would get a bigger budget. Yeah, that's also much more intelligent. Well, at the very least, less risky. Okay, 251. If you can model it yourself, great. If you get models from other creators, ask their permission, and if they have a license, pay it easy. Yeah. I mean, I would feel bad if I'd use someone's 3D model file and then print it and sell it. My codex, or I guess my ethical standards would not allow me to do that. I would feel like crap. At the very least, if I'd be doing that, first ask consent, and second, they would, in my opinion, deserve a share of the profit that I would hypothetically make. Again, everything that I want to print, either it's gonna be Creative Commons, so no copyright, and the model is free, or we're gonna do it, well, not we, I'm definitely not gonna make the model for that, but my husband's gonna do it. Back to run grocery store and buy some food for family. Alright. 9 AM, but I will stay awake. Do you not have school? Oh well, some people out there, man, they sleep 5 hours and they're fine. I have no idea how you guys do that, but more power to you, I guess. And another one is not shiny. Yeah, it's... I think you're 1 hour, 1 hour plus compared to our Luxembourgish time zone, which is GMT +1. I saw already a lot of shops that clearly don't have the license of the creator and make money. It's so, yeah, I've seen it at conventions as well. Or like drop shipping, like they just buy cheap stuff, like copies of stuff from AliExpress, and then they sell it for like 3 times, 5 times the price. I've seen that as well. Or stolen artwork, which that, or AI. I've seen it all. And that's usually, then I know whom to not buy anything from. I mean, that's like an Insta note. Since back then myself, I get the monthly... Yeah, if you buy it, you support the artist, and it's an art, it's a craft. They deserve it. Damn, where is it 1 AM in Iraq? Couldn't be fine on 3 hours sleep, depending whether or not I have a lot to do the next day. I couldn't do it even if I had a lazy day the day afterwards. Like, that is not happening. 5 hours of sleep is amazing. I only sleep for 1 hour, if not 40 minutes, after 30 hours of straight... Ahmed! How? In the land of the sand. The land of 1,001 nights, I guess. Yeah, I didn't really sleep that well tonight, but I still got at least like the minimum 8 hours that you need. But lately, I've had days where I had like 15 hours of sleep. Not at once, but I slept 9-10 hours and then had to sleep another 5 hours as a nap sit-in, I guess. Oh, it's playing Kirby. Okay, I mean, I thought this was from Kirby's Air Ride, but no, it's from the anime, which the Japanese version of that uses a lot of the same music. And still no shiny. 456 resets now. Are we getting somewhere? Sleep amazingly since I'm home alone now until like Saturday. It's truly a blessing. Sturmfreie Bude, as the Germans would say, am I right? Alright, let's continue on our journey to get a slightly pinker space dragon. Alright. It's unfortunately, again, not a shiny. Well, that's what we're expecting. Man, I really hope I don't have to do this 4,000 times. It's not even for a shiny that's that good. Why do I keep making promises like that? Oh well. I gotta go through. I made a promise now. It is too late to back down. That's not who I am. Again, I forgot who I made the promise to, but it doesn't matter. A promise is a promise. Even if that person isn't watching this. At least I'm gonna have my very first full art shiny Palkia. That's something. Damn, epic music. Oh right, that's from the Tears of the Kingdom trailer. Gotta admit something, I have not played Tears of the Kingdom, because I don't have the game. Alright, let's see. Of course not. Could have been to Portugal for a week or Thailand for 2 months, but nah, sitting here in this godforsaken backwater country. Oh right, you were saying about talking about going to Thailand, but it appears you didn't go. I mean, you do you. Have to sleep, but thanks for streaming. Well, thank you for being part of the stream, James. Sorry again for the chat not working, no idea why that is, but yeah, I wish you a good night, sleep tight, do not let the British bedbugs bite, and... Oh god, wait, oh, this is the only stream this week. Oh well then, see you next week then. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I just realized this is the only stream for this week because the Friday one, I'm really sorry, I had to reschedule it again because my mother-in-law is coming and she wants to go see her her vocal teacher sing, and we're gonna be there too. I promised her this, and yeah, I'm gonna actually looking forward to it. But yeah, it is on Friday night. So unfortunately it's been like 3 weeks of no freaking Fan Game Friday, which is a shame. I really like the game. But man, like I had to cancel the last 2 Fridays because if I did stream it would be like, yeah, hello. Yeah. I was done. You don't play games on a phone where the battery is in the red. Usually that doesn't go well. And I'm getting Murphy lawed enough as it is, so I just fell into bed. Let's switch right now. I'm glad to be from Luxembourg over this forsaken sandland. Aha. Is now pretending that he's from Luxembourg. Then you have to speak the language. Godspeed, because it's not easy. Why does this exist? Jojo Silva World Wild Party? I don't know. I'm not the target audience for this. I don't even know who that is. When I read Jojo, yeah, exactly. I think of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Going to jail for 20k baht fine just for having a vape on your person? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I get it. Oh, wow. Never visit that country ever. Thanks, King and Tobacco. Oh my god. I don't know what 20k baht are in euros. I'm gonna look that up now. 545 euros. That's a lot of money. Holy crap. That is indeed a lot of money. And for what? Like the... Are vapes just not allowed in Thailand? Well, I guess it depends on what kind of vape. I do know that Thailand apparently now has the Dutch coffee shops, or well, okay, that's a euphemism for cannabis store, but apparently they have those now. There's that YouTuber that I keep getting recommended in my shorts. What's his name? He's like a green-haired guy who always wears designer stuff. And he just goes around and tries various coffee shops. So it is just, I guess, a stoner channel. I might have actually seen him in the Netherlands somewhere before. It seems to be very familiar. I mean, to be fair, there's not that many people out there with green hair, right? It's pretty rare. But he went to Thailand to coffee shops or cannabis stores. Am I allowed to say that? Is YouTube gonna say no? Bad drug? Don't speak about drugs. Vapes are highly illegal. I see, for them at the very least. Just in general, vapes, because oh jeez. Someone who vapes doesn't buy tobacco, and that's not good for the country. Oh, I see. Gotta keep them on that crap and spend a lot of money to make a lot of taxes. That's the whole reason. I see. But yeah, like 500 euros just because you have a vape on you. Crazy. That is just insane. I mean, I'd understand if they're like in the Maldives, they have a law that if you are born after 2007, you're not allowed to buy cigarettes. That's an actual law in the Maldives, because they were trying to get less and less people to smoke because of the cigarette butts. And the Maldives are very strict about environmental laws and protection, and you get a big fat fine if you just throw away a bottle of a bottle of water, as the British would say. If you just throw away a plastic bottle, you could get jail time in the Maldives, which is good. I mean, it's a beautiful paradise. They shouldn't be throwing that. Well, to be fair, it doesn't matter if the place where you are littering, if it's beautiful or not. You just shouldn't litter. So in that aspect, I would kind of understand, but yeah, it's a stupid capitalism again. Yeah, that's a good rule, but like this, if they, like, why are they not selling the, I mean, to be fair, I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to vapes, right? I don't vape, or I guess it's e-cigarette, I don't know. I still don't know the difference, but it's just, like, doesn't like a liquid go in? And that's where the nicotine is, and that's what you smoke, and couldn't they just sell the liquid? Like, what's the problem? It's really weird. I hate that Kaiser is in. Welcome back to the stream, how you doing? A heads up, the chat does not work. Murphy's Law is at it again. I'm just gonna keep blaming Murphy's Law, but yeah. Chat doesn't work. We are chatting using my Discord general channel. But hey, it works, and I hope you're doing good. You live again. I know you're always there, but I know that you're busy too. So have I. I mean, I've been running on fumes lately. Today, actually not, but just lately. Just coming home and crashing into bed. And I just realized this is gonna be the only stream this week, unfortunately. Maybe I'll get around to doing a spontaneous stream though. I guess I could try that. Don't know why for so long I've been thinking of leaving the community, not because I hate it. Love being around the best people ever, except Jono, I learned so much from you guys. Except Jono. What are you talking about? He's a good guy. Or am I misunderstanding something? Keep on thinking maybe I should leave and let go completely of the internet and see the world for myself. Okay, can't blame you for that. grew up on my own, but I also think that I'm also stupid for thinking like that. No, no, that's not really a stupid thought. I should also go on a digital detox, as they say. It's not really doing me any good. Keep thinking I need to grow up and become a better person, but you are. Are you not in the process of doing that currently? I would say so. I mean, give yourself some time. You're still very young. And yeah, I mean, if you do leave, when you come back, you're always welcome back. I hope you know that. Yeah, exactly what Jono says. We're talking here instead, how exactly is chat broken? Yeah, that's what we're doing now, Kaiser Karmazin. The chat just doesn't work. It works if, like, for the first message, apparently, and then it just stops working. Like, I don't see the chat, and it doesn't show up on my stream here either. I have no idea why it is that way. I've tried changing the settings of the stream. I tried refreshing the stream page. Nothing worked. Yes, it's a liquid. I blend 50-50 propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin. I see. Okay. Nicotine, however, how much you want it, and the flavor concentrate. We have a love-hate relationship here, Amit. You absolute Timmy. To be fair, I don't know what you guys are writing to each other in your DMs, right? I just hope that you're not being mean to my people, but I assume you're not. Friendly banter, yeah, that'll work. But yeah, chat doesn't work. The SFAT is cooked. The guy I sent it to who installs the capture card says no, not this one. It's like falling apart inside, which I didn't know. I wasn't aware of that. And for the new 3DS XL, needed to replace the battery because that was bloated, and that's not something you want. You do not want a bloated battery, of course. I bully you all in their DMs. He just bullies all of them. You just F with each other, that's how it goes. That's very gay. And now I'm waiting for a response to that. Been quite upset as of... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kaiser. Some weird drama happened with a friend. I'm quite upset over that. Oh, I'm sorry to read about that. Hope you can manage that. I mean, again, you don't need to tell me, but yeah, friendships, lol. Friendships ending or just having drama is actually, it can get to you. People think, oh, it's only really nasty when it comes to romantic partners, but no, with friends it can also hurt. I mean, I've been fine, but I've been like running on fumes, on empty. That's why I cancelled so many streams on Friday, because I was just done. To be fair though, I gotta say, that's why I had the most interviews. Okay, still not a shiny, and we are at 267. Yeah, I'll try to meet Shriva next Friday. That's where I'm gonna... Like, not this one, the one after that. Sheeps, what about goats? Relation sheeps and relation goats. Probably leave for a temporary time, not permanently. I just think I've always needed your help and support from you guys to be a good person. Think I'm weak? I mean, give yourself some slack. You're young still. And no, that doesn't constitute as weak. Oh god, what just happened? The page just stopped. can I have functional internet and technology, please? Please. God, this is annoying. I don't know if it buffered, but my YouTube page just went offline for a second. I was like, wait, what is happening now? Everything going wrong at once. Curse you, Murphy. It's your fault. Failing to... Do you know how many adults still cannot really stand up for their own? I mean, that's pretty hard, I gotta say, doing that. Requires a lot of character growth and being... like, believing in yourself. And you're still very young, so give yourself that time. Even though I let go for some of the best people, I think it's time for me to be strong on my own and be able to show the light to others, just like you guys showed me the light. Well, you're welcome. And I mean, some people like Arch, sometimes he's gone for a very long time and then he comes back again. I don't mind. You do you. I mean, I do start missing people, I gotta be honest. But I cannot force you to be part of my streams. And hey, maybe if you think, okay, Yana's starting to be really freaking boring. Of course, I would understand if you want to leave in that case. Just... I want to say... do tell me if I really become, like, if the streams become so freaking boring or uninteresting that you're like, no, girl, you need something better, then please do tell me. But yeah, or maybe you, well, grow out of it? I don't know, maybe... I wouldn't say grow out of it. I mean, I am playing kids' games for now, but I do try to keep the level of discussions, like, pretty mature. And I don't mean, like, explicit, right? But just... philosophizing together, like, having not arguments, but, debates, I guess. Yeah, having an argument, actually, is a really negative frame. Nope, not a shiny. Yeah, we're always ready to welcome you back. But it is definitely a good idea to not use the internet so much. I've been trying to do that too. But I just keep checking my emails every hour, at the very least, because of the job things. That person was my closest friend. Oh no, that hurts the most. Is no longer. The reasons are both simultaneously justified and really stupid. Oh yeah, those are not mutually exclusive. Oh man, I'm sorry, Kaiser. That's rough. Speaking from experience, also had to end friendships. And yeah, well, sometimes life is like that. And honestly, life is too short to give the benefit of the doubt to people who don't deserve it, who are just gonna fret all over you and, you know, use that limited time on this lovely planet to find people who you don't have to walk on eggshells around, or who you're not, I know, who's like a frenemy, I guess. Those who keep closest can hurt you the most. Oh, absolutely. What the heck is happening? Why did I get jump scared by Yana clapping? Sorry. I'm sorry. I was doing the meme, you know, with the hands clapping because I was just annoyed at technology failing me at every step of the way. Sorry, it wasn't meant to jump scare you. Not leaving now, but I'm thinking to make that decision eventually. Boring? No, I don't want to leave your community. I want to let go of the internet as a whole. In a word, or another word, I want to become... Oh no, don't become a hermit. Oh, don't do that mistake. I'm doing the hermiting, and I'm it's not good. I should be taking some time to go out with friends again. I'm hermiting too much, and no, being a hermit, I don't recommend it. Even if you're very introverted, at the very end of the day, you're still a human. You need connections. We are a social species. and yeah, can't really vouch for the hermiting, but detoxing from the internet, yeah, I can get behind that. But yeah, if you have any gripes with anything I do, please do tell me. Either if you're not keen enough to do it in chat, then send me a DM on Discord. Don't think like, oh no, I don't want to hurt her. No, I need to know criticism. If I'm doing something that's not okay, or like really boring, bad, whatever, please do tell me. 100% logical to me that Amit does and thinks this. It's a sign of growth and finding yourself. Still in the process myself though. Yeah, I mean, some people never really find their true selves, and that's fine too. Shutting off the world and everything else. Yeah, again, I don't blame you, Amit. They claim that I became too attached to them. True, sometimes become overly attached. Oh, I know that. The only reason they came to that conclusion was because they escalated something into an argument that didn't need to be escalated. Oh, okay, I see. Breaking my trust in a promise. Oh, you don't do that. That's... come on. Essentially asked a question about our friendship. Something they said I can and should do so that our relationship is as healthy as possible. And they got mad at me for asking that. So, as I said, it's both justified and stupid at the sound. Okay, I understand what you mean. Not upset at the aspects of this that are true, but more so that it only reaches this point because they escalated something into an incident that didn't need to be, yeah, like, completely pointless. Well, I mean, if they're reacting that way, then maybe you dodged a bullet in the end, because, I mean, at that age, I expect people to... I don't know how old that person is, right? But I assume they're an adult around your age, and like around that age, you should have your shit together. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's... yeah, friendship breakups, man. They hurt more than you'd think. I actually thought when it happened to me in... well, okay, I broke. Like, I said no more of this. I was pretty... still a bit too kind, that's a problem that I have. Just letting people tread over me when I should have said no, stop. This is my boundary, this is where it stops. But well, I thought it was like, okay, whatever, but yeah, I would be lying if I said it didn't affect me. But again, I stand behind my decision, and I'm feeling much better now. Even though let's say not mourning. Mourning is a little bit much too strong of a word. But I do look back regretfully, as in I should have stopped that much, like but aborted that quote-unquote friendship much earlier. But oh well, sometimes the brain isn't working at full capacity, I guess, or sometimes you ignore red flags because you try, and I'm open with that. That's a weakness of mine. I just try to see the best in everyone. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, even though a lot of people, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say it, some don't deserve that. Some people are actually irredeemable. Unfortunately, I hate saying it, but it is true. And yeah, I'm having other friendships that I have deepen. I'm forging new friendships too, with people I didn't think I would be friends with. Not like that we're really different, but like I'm talking people in their 50s, or just people who are not like nerdy gamers, but still are pleasant people to be around. I'm furious at them. Oh, I understand. They said a lot of things that upset me. They called me their best friend and said they have more intimate platonic relationships with other people. Basically meaning I'm not their closest friend. Oh, did someone slip up and wanted to use flattery on you, and then they forgot that they told you this, and then they messed up? I don't know, sounds like that. Exact issue I was having as well with our friendship, realizing I was not as big of a priority as they claimed. Oh yeah, that has to hurt. Like, you saw this person in a light, and then you find out, oh yeah, that supposed best friend was looking down on you, or not really thinking that you were that important to begin with. That hurts. Oh, I'm really resonating with that. I mean, not everything, but yeah, been there, done that. And again, I think it's a failure on people's part when they cannot have empathy for someone when it didn't happen to them. Like, I feel really sorry and genuine empathy and compassion for something happening to people, even though it never happens to me. Like, I'm sorry for gay people being discriminated against, or I don't know, black people, any person. Even though I'm not black and I'm not gay or part of the LGBTQ community, but still, their plight does reach me. I do fight for them too. I just don't understand, especially these Trump voters who voted for something, and then like their spouse gets deported, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, but not me. Why does it happen to me now? And then they're crying, oh please, I need my wife back. But yeah, you voted for that. What do you mean? Oh, now you're feeling empathy. Now you're actually crying because it happened to you. Okay, that's, I don't know. It's red flag in my opinion. Oh, is there a tear in your eye? Oh. A happy tear. That's very wholesome. Not sad, more angry and upset. Oh, same. I'm not sad about my friendship breaking. I'm more like angry. Angry at myself for letting it fail this spectacularly. Angry at myself for not reacting to the red flags earlier, even though I had all the knowledge necessary, and I shouldn't. But yeah, people-pleasing tendencies, not nice. I'm actually looking to get therapy for that, because I thought I was over that, but maybe not. Maybe it needs a little bit more professional help. Either way, I have no intention with resuming this friendship anytime in the near future. Understandable. Have got no contact for the time being, and I think it's for the best. You know, still sorry about it, but yeah. It hurts, but you gotta cut off people like that. They're just gonna bring more and more bad things. Just, you're gonna make more memories that are really horrible. Again, life's too short for that. I know it sounds cliche, but it really is true. Hate it when people only feel empathy when it happens to them. It happens. Yeah, I hate it too. I know, right? It's just like, do you have the mental capacity of a toddler? Like, can you not think about a concept being bad even though it doesn't apply to you? Like, are you unable to have this kind of mental abstraction? I'm sorry if this sounds arrogant, but like that sounds like a problem to me, like a mental problem. And I mean, not like a mental illness, but like a, I know, meme, but low IQ, I guess. At the very least, low intersocial and intrasocial IQ. Politics, heartwarming, are you mad? Oh yes, I'm totally mad. Already lost one of the closest friends within the past year. Yeah, I remember that too. Decided to cut me off like that despite knowing all of that. Makes me furious. Oh, absolutely understandable. 100% understandable that you're that furious. Anyway, let's talk about something more heartwarming. Politics. Ah, yes. Heartwarming politics. Yeah, he loves politics. We haven't discussed politics yet tonight, but man, the shit show that's happening now. And I know I said the shit word. Oh god, it's just, it is what, that is what it is. Man, I can't believe the timeline that we're in. It's just, every single day, the news are just getting more and more surreal. How is The Onion still around? How are they not out of business? Because the Onion articles write themselves now. People didn't really show people in Australia much empathy for having ID enforced here. But once it happened to America and globally, now they are upset and want everyone to boycott. Yeah, exactly. It's just... Immediately at just the mere thought or mention of the concept, I was like, no, 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 I don't want that. And the problem is, because of the sum up that I bought to be able to sell stuff at conventions when people use their card, I did the verification film with my face, and I had to scan my driver's license, and I wonder now, is that on the internet now? Fantastic. At least my social security number isn't on there, but still, it's... Ugh. Did you Stop Killing Games movement had a conference in the EU Parliament on Monday? Yeah, that's true. Which is great. Heartwarming politics. Well, if you do politics the right way, they can actually be really heartwarming. Like Finland having almost no homeless people because their approach is housing first. Which, wow, that works? Of course it does. I was about to say, is that not Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga music? Oh, Bowser's Inside Story, I barely played that. If at all. Yeah, it's a crazy time that we currently live in, and I don't even have the time and energy to deal with that currently. I don't think that's really helping the state of the world right now with my constant fatigue that I'm experiencing. It definitely doesn't help, but yeah, recently I came home and I wanted to take a nap, and then I was gone for 5 hours, so I slept 15 freaking hours, and I was still tired. And I know I shouldn't be sleeping this much. I'm actually looking with doctors to see if maybe I could switch up the medication, the antidepressants, because it just makes me sleepy. And I'm already sleepy now. And yeah, oversleeping is actually not that great. I mean, at least I'm not in sleep debt, but still. I think we should try reintegrating Trump voters back into regular society instead of ostracizing them for their decisions. Yeah, because shaming doesn't really work. I've been saying that for a long time. It doesn't really work. I mean, if shaming really did work, then we wouldn't have any fat people, because they would just try everything to not be fat, right? But it doesn't work. We are going to create a lot of problems if we ostracize millions and millions of Americans. Yeah, them holding together right now is very crucial. But they should also be taught why their decisions were wrong, and should also be held accountable. Oh yeah, absolutely. Both. Yeah, I agree completely with you. Shouldn't have to deal with anything like that. I told you so often already. Stop caring so much and concentrate on your well-being and mental health first. The other thing is only destructive. I know, I know, but I can't. My brain just doesn't shut up. And with the combination of being morbidly curious or just very hyper-curious in general, it just happens automatically. I'm not even, like, I'm trying to stop myself with that, right? I really am, but it's very hard. I'm not a fan of like doing that. It's a really bad coping. Well, not really coping, but I mean, what is coping? Me reading the news? No. Well, reading. I don't. Like most media outlets are owned by billionaires anyway, so it's not gonna be 100% factual, of course. What about removal of them would help the world? Yeah, but unfortunately that's kind of, you know, can't just delete them. Make some space in the progress. Space for me, please. Everyone's go. More free housing then. Okay then, Nico, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, chat doesn't work. We're using the Discord general channel now. Murphy's Law. Yada yada. Put them all on a cruise ship and send them to the Bermuda Triangle. Me reading this mess. Post a gif of Squidward throwing his brain away. You're okay? I'm seeing you're having the 30 years anniversary. Alright, soon it's gonna be Pokemon Day. I wonder, are we gonna get trailers of the new... are we gonna get trailers of the new generation? Or will we not get it? I'm wondering. Don't do politics online usually, but thought I'd make a joke. I mean, if you don't want us to talk about politics, that's fine. I mean, Jano is right. I'm trying to not get involved with what's happening in the world. But I feel a very deep and uncomfortable dread if I'm not informed about just the general state in the world. But at the same time, I feel the dread because of, I mean, have you looked around? I'm not even sure if I'm currently gaslighting myself, saying no, World War III is not happening, no, World War III is not happening. But then again, I shouldn't be going crazy about these things. Not that I can really change that anyway, right? Going to head out for now, very sleepy. Thanks for the stream as usual. Thank you for being part of the stream. And as always, I wish you a good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bedbugs bite. Don't let your ticks bite either. And see you in the next stream. Why not buy the island, put them all on there without any supplies or anything to escape would help? Or like a battle royale of all the Trumpers. Oh, I would pay real good money to see that. Alcatraz Island for Trump vote. Why don't we just take all the Trump voters and push them somewhere else? Yeah, that's a good idea. And let them, like, oh, you think your politics are good? Okay, let's put them all on one island and then say, okay, do what you think is right. And then watch while eating popcorns. Watch it go Lord of the Flies. Jeez. Sorry about the sun volume spike. I don't know what the hell that was. Technology works. Woohoo. Isn't it great that we pay so much money for stuff and then it doesn't work? Isn't it great that you can't get, like, my nephew, my husband, and other people I know, they want to build a PC right now. Well, yikes. Good luck getting any components. You don't need to be informed at the very least constantly. I know I shouldn't need, but my brain is just... like... sometimes I'm stuck reading something on, I don't know, Wikipedia or some study that is at 4 AM. And it's like something so specific that I should, like, why am I even greedy for that specific knowledge? I'm not gonna really use it anyway, but I don't know, I've had that quote-unquote problem forever. A lot of crap going on everywhere. Oh yeah. Financial crisis coming this year. I mean, coming this year? It's already here. It's gonna get worse, yes. But it's already here, I would argue. It's a Monsoon cycle continues as ever. Wars are raging. America allegedly plans on invading Europe. Yeah, good luck on that. All the conspiracy theories were correct. Well, almost all of them. It's really funny how the Pizzagate people, the QAnon people, were yelling about the pizza pedo thing, and then it's like, oh, that was actually a psyop from Epstein. Wow. So it was projection again. Yeah, flat Earth, no. Epstein, all that stuff. Yeah, that's getting to me, man. It really is. What's getting to me even more is that these bastards are still just roaming free, and like, why are the American people not just doing a freaking revolution right now? I mean, you know, à la française, like the French did it, with that very special oligarch-ridden razor that they invented, that we call the guillotine. 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 Yeah, I said that pretty French. And the AI situation. Yeah, it's like crap and crap and crap stack on top of each other. It's like, oh, which timeline do you want? Oh, the worst one. Here you go. Middle East crisis. Yeah, that's also been going for. I'm forgetting days. Gold and silver prices skyrocket. Well, that makes sense in times like these. Well, at least gold and silver are actual things that I see the worth in investing into. Not like Bitcoin or something like that. Or NFTs. So good to know stuff there. Back to doing hobby and whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to. It's really hard. I'm aware of that flaw of mine. I am very well aware of that. It's hard getting rid of that though, especially if you're just really used to doing that automatically without really thinking much. Can you change something? I can change a little bit, but that's it. I'm just one person. Don't care about it if you... Oh no, even in the state have a foundation survival, why even bother? Both in the same boat here. I mean, I do go to protests once in a while. So I do something, but of course I'm not a billionaire and I'm far away from being even a millionaire, so there's not that much that I can do. I don't really have that much power, but you'd bet if I have the power I'm gonna use it for good. Okay, still not a shiny. We are now at 287. Oh damn, it's 3 minutes before end. Oh wow. Just the time just flies so quickly. Well, at least that's a good thing with the I guess the streams are very cathartic in that aspect, where I get to speak about these things and other people agreeing and us being in this boat together. It does feel a bit therapeutic, I might say. I have the power. No, I don't have the power of, like, I'm not a master of the universe, unfortunately. But heck yeah, if I had, like, if I'd have €1 billion right now, I would not want to stay a billionaire because, you know, my opinion on them. I don't even think a billionaire should exist. Even if theoretically speaking you'd get the billion, like legitimately, I don't think anyone should have this much money in the first place. But if I had that right now, I would, like, one thing I would do is buy up the housing and then like rent it for very cheap, like way under the market value, just to give the other slumlords in Luxembourg a middle finger. I would, of course, prefer selling them for very cheap, but then again, if you really think about it, if you sell it for cheap, then an investor comes and does the whole shebang again. Oh, a cover of that song. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a very iconic one. Alright, 289, looks like 290 is gonna be the last reset. Let's see, maybe it's gonna be that one shiny, would be nice. course, doesn't help that the game itself is pretty slow. I mean, not as slow as original Gen 4. I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, I'd much rather be playing the original Gen 4. I know I keep saying it. I'm a broken record, am I not? Okay, let's do the shiny check. I don't have high hopes, but maybe I'm gonna yell into my microphone and I hope my neighbors don't mind. To be fair, they never really said anything. Okay, I'm gonna do one more reset actually. State owns properties and sells them to those who want them, but they have to have someone in there living. FFS, what's the point? Otherwise yeah, I know, right? There's so many empty houses and people... I mean, it's not really the government owning much. There's like 0.6% of Luxembourgers who own pretty much all of the land in our country, and it's them. Like, it's more of a private ownership problem. By space for me, I mean space for me to live in the USA so I can become the next president of the US. Not possible, you're not US born, so you can't become a president, I'm sorry. Make sure to raise taxes on poor and remove taxes from the rich. Take all the money to buy children's trading cards. Oh wait, I think you're gonna... Your competition is pretty heavy on there, so you're not gonna stand out. Not really. Yeah, investments. I want to barf every single time I hear that. But yeah, that was it. 291 resets and no shiny. But hey, I'm gonna keep doing it. And yeah, I thank each and every one of you for being part of the stream, even though the chat didn't work. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next one. So until then, bye bye.